So, what are some of the eligibility requirements for Canadians that want to start a business, buy a business, and move here on the E2 visa over the next few months?
The main thing is, look, the E2 visa, as you know, Patrick, it's a wonderful visa for entrepreneurs and investors who want to come down here, live, work, run a business. Really, all you need is the motivation and enough money to invest in your business, whatever it is, if it could be a startup or a franchise or whatever, and direct and grow it over a period of time. So really, that's it. I mean, it's I guess, well, it have to be a treaty country, but we're talking about Canada. So
Exactly.
all Canadians are eligible for this. So what happens is you really have to have enough capital to invest. This visa isn't for everyone. It's for people who have enough to invest. You don't need $1 million like an EB5 visa. This is I think, very affordable visa for anyone who really wants to pursue their American dream here, including having their own business.
So, I mean, relatively small amount of capital. We've seen cases approved 80K, 100K, even less than that. What are some ways, if someone's earlier in their career and they don't have 100K, can they get a loan from a family member, donation? What are some creative ways to finance that substantial investment, which is a
The
requirement
key
for
is
E2?
you can do those things. The key is that the money has to be yours. If you're the E2 applicant, this is very personal to the applicant. U.S. Embassy, consulate's going to want to see that the money's yours from a legal source. So what does that mean? It can't, if it's going to come from somebody else, let's say it's a bank or your parents, somebody like that, it has to be transferred over. It has to come to you personally. With respect to the bank, the loan, if you get one, can't be secured by the assets of your business. So that's it. So you have to be on the hook personally. With respect to a gift from your parents, those are fine. I've had many clients do that, a gift from somebody. Sure, as long as it's actually a gift, it's in writing and it says, here, this is your money. You can do with it as you please. So yeah, the money can come from many sources. It just can't be secured by the business itself. If a client has it all ready to go, it's in an account, a personal account, and they're ready to make those investments, great. If not, they can look for other sources. And I would say, and I think you agree with this, well, I guess it depends on the type of investment, but it's often a good idea to have it in a U.S. Business bank account. Maybe with franchises, it's not as necessary, but with a lot of my clients that start up a business here, an E2 enterprise here, they first start the business, establish it in Florida, whatever, could be another state, but let's say Florida. Then they get their tax ID number, then they get a business bank account, and then they send the money, transfer the money from their Canadian personal account to their business bank account. And then they make their E2 investments from there. Because this is for those of you who don't know, this really is an investor visa, meaning you don't just sign up. You don't just send in your application on day one. It doesn't go like that. You have to make your investment first, spend the money. And it's nice if it comes from your U.S. business, the one that you're investing from. I guess franchises, we can talk about whether it's necessary with a franchise or they just go direct. But either way, they got to spend the money and be ready to either have that business open or almost open. Typically, it's better to have it open. But this is what people don't understand. You don't just apply. It's a process.